Dear students, we are now discussing death cum retirement gratuity. Very important to discuss this aspect from examination point of view or income tax point of view. Now, first of all, there is a need to understand what is death cum retirement gratuity. It means any payment made by the employer to the employee in the appreciation of the services of the employee. After a long period of time, he is retiring from the job. That is why it is a duty of the employer to make him some payment in the form of gratuity. So previously it used to be a voluntary effort by the employer whether to pay gratuity or not. But nowadays it has become a legal practice, a compulsory practice on the part of the employer to give the payment of the gratuity. Any employee, whenever he is getting retirement from the job due to any reason like voluntary retirement or getting superannuation or due to the deaths, in all these cases, the gratuity amount is given to the employee. Now the point is whether the payment, whichever the person himself is getting or his legal representative is getting after the death of the employee, whether it will be fully taxable or it will be exempted from tax. Now, first of all, we will be discussing about the types of the employees. There are basically two types of employees. One is government employee, the another is non-government employee. As far as government employees concerned and the point of gratuity is concerned, the employees may be state government employees, central government employees, local government employees, and defense. In all these four cases, whatever they are receiving in the form of the gratuity, it will be fully exempted from tax. Now, second category of employee, these are the non-government employees and they may be divided into two sections, 10 subsection 10 subclause 2 and 10 subsection 10 subclause 3. I would like to point out here that the government employees, they were falling in the category of 10 subsection 10 subclause 1 and subclause 2 and 3 is related to the non-government employees. Now, as far as subclause 2 is concerned, in which those non-government employees are covering, those are covered under Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. And in subclause 3, those non-government employees are covering who are not covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 72. Now, employees, those who are working in any mine, oil field, show, college, university, associations, anywhere, whether in any clerical job or administrative job or managerial job, on any job, but they should not be the government employees. And in this category, those employees are covered in the institutions where at a particular point of time during a period of 12 months, less than 10 workers are working at a time. So they are not covered under the Payment of Gratuity yet. Now we have to study about the rules of the taxation of the gratuity of these sections. So first of all, I will be talking about the gratuity of the persons who are covered in the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. There are three amounts. One is 15 days average salary. In case of seasonal establishment, 7 days average salary on the basis of salary last drawn and the salary of all the completed years of service and part thereof is to be taken. That we will be explaining again this point. Second, a statutory limit of 20 lakh. Previously it was less, that was 10 lakh, now it is 20 lakh. This is the notified statutory limit. And the third one is actual amount of gratuity received. Now, least of these three amounts will be exempted. So, how we calculate the taxability? We see that the gratuity taxable will be equal to amount of gratuity received minus the exempted amount. Now, exempted amount? Exempted amount is least of the three amounts is the exempted amount. Now these 2 points are very much clear. Whatever actually we are receiving, a notified limit 20 lakh. Now this point is to be taken into consideration. Now see, what is this point? How to calculate the average salary of 15 days? Now, we will see that what is the salary drawn by the employee at the in the last time when he was retiring from the job. So, last drawn salary, monthly salary into 15 divided by 26 days and multiply by completed years of service and part thereof in excess of 6 months. It means if an employee is retiring after 20 years and 7 months, so his number of completed months will be taken as 21 years. Okay, so this is last drawn salary and average will be calculated on the basis of 15 by 26 days. So this is the first point. Right. So from three of the amounts, whichever is the least amount, that will be the exempted gratuity. Now, as far as salary is concerned, we have to take salary is equal to basic salary plus dearness allowance whether enters into service or not entered into service. One more point is to be taken into consideration is that whenever an employee is getting gratuity twice or thrice, his overall limit of 20 lakh will remain fixed. And if he has received gratuity earlier, second or third time, his statutory limit will be reduced with an amount which has already been exempted in case of that employee. And whenever an employee is getting gratuity after a period of 5 years, then under section 89 subsection 1 of Income Tax Act, he will be getting a relief from taxation too. Now, students, second part, when the person is not covered under payment of gratuity Act 1972, least of the three amounts will be exempted as we have discussed earlier. The first point is half month's average salary, right? Second is notified limit of 20 lakhs. Third is actual gratuity received. Now these 2 points again are very much clear. But this point we have to understand. Now how to calculate the first point? How we will calculate this? We will see what is the salary of the employee during the last 10 months when he is retiring from the job. So salary of all the 10 months preceding to the time period when he is retiring from the job will take the average of 10 months salary. Right. So this will become the average salary. Then we will multiply it by 1 by 2 and we will multiply it by number of completed years of service. Here we will not round off any of the months. We will take only the completed years. Right. And about the salary, we will take basic salary plus TA enter into service only plus commission on the basis of fixed turnover achieved by the employee during that particular year. So this way all the 3 points are clear now and least of the three amounts will be exempted from tax and the excess received will be taxable. And similarly this is also one time amount which he is receiving within overall limit of 20 lakhs and moreover he will also get the relief of section 89 subsection 1 of the Income Tax Act. I hope it is clear now.